Hi everyone, my name's Karina and today I'm making my first video ever. I'm just gonna explain why I'm making my channel and just a little bit about my leg and stuff. So I was debating making this channel or not because I didn't know what people would think about it, but then I thought, okay, I want to do this for me. I don't want to regret not doing it, so I'm just gonna do it, and if it doesn't work out, if nobody watches this, then hey, at least I tried. So I'm amputating my leg soon, and I wanted to just upload, my progress, the step-by-step, what goes on, because maybe it'll help someone out there who's going through the same thing as me, or just anyone out there who needs some inspiration, because I know me right now, I have a lot of questions. And I do watch a few people on YouTube, and it really helps, like seeing it happening in person and all the questions I have. So yeah, it really helps. So hopefully I can just help anybody out there who needs it. So I guess I'm gonna have to explain why I'm amputating my leg. So I was born with disabilities, and there's a few of them, and as a baby they were supposed to amputate my leg, except then my parents decided at the last minute to not do it because they didn't want to live with the oh, what if we kept it, and they just said, let's give the decision to Karina for when she's older. And I'm glad that they did that, because now I know I'm making the right choice. So to explain, oh gosh, I'm gonna try and do this the fastest way possible and the simplest way possible. So, first, one of the things I have, it's called fibular hemimelia, and I'm a type 2, which means I'm born without a fibula in my left leg, by the way. And so I don't have one of those. And also, when I was born, my tibia, the other bone in your leg, it was all curvy and twisted. So that's why I'm a type 2. And when I was born, they fixed that. But yeah, and my left leg is also, in total, 21 centimeters shorter than the right one. I've had a few lengthenings, and they're almost the same length. But in total, it was 21 centimeters shorter than the other. Also, my left knee, wasn't sitting in the middle of my leg where it's supposed to be. It was placed on the outside. And they did fix that a little. I mean, it's still a little bit sticking to the outside. But before that placed the whole bottom of my leg off, it would completely stick out. So yeah, and my left foot is 4 sizes smaller than my right foot, and that kind of makes it hard to get shoes because it gets kind of expensive. And I also have 2 toes attached together. Not that that makes, there's no problem with that, I'm just saying. And so since I don't have my fibula, which is the bone, in your foot, that little ball on the outside, that's what makes your foot rotate. And since I don't have that, my foot doesn't rotate at all, and all the bones are all mixed up in my foot because it's missing stuff, so they're not all aligned right and all that. So yeah, my foot has never been able to rotate, and actually when I was born it was stuck on my tippy toes. So for my whole life on my left foot I was walking on my tippy toes, which would kind of hurt after a while. And then a few years ago the doctors put it as flat as they could, but the thing now is that actually made it more painful, because since my foot and my leg technically don't connect together, it's kind of like the bone is just rubbing on the other bones. So every time I take a step, they're rubbing on each other, and now it's wore down all my cartilage. I have none left, And so every single time I take a step, it's like a stabbing pain, and I can't even stand for like 5 minutes without it hurting, or I can't walk for more than 5 minutes without having to go in my wheelchair everywhere. And even say if I do stand a few minutes longer than I was supposed to, it throbs like crazy when I'm sitting, and it's always throbbing at night and I can't fall asleep. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm amputating, because of that pain. And you know, also just the functionality of it. It might not seem like a big deal, but just even a simple thing like shoes. You know, it's hard. My foot never fits in the shoe right. It's always falling off, and I never get to wear the shoes I want. I have to wear these clunky running shoes with a brace on. And you know, it makes me uncomfortable because in public people, like, I don't want to wear my clunky brace and stuff. And also, you know, because my foot doesn't bend, I can't run or anything. And my dream is to just run. Because, you know, after a while, it kind of makes you feel like something's holding you back. Like if I'm in a box or something. Like in gym class, all my friends, they can just go run the track as fast as they want, or just however they want, and then I just have to sit back and look at them just be able to go. There's a fly. You know, it's like if I'm on a leash or something and somebody's like, no, you can't, like, you're not free. I'm not free. So I really want to run. I've never ran, and I just want to feel that freedom. And you know, now that everybody's finding out about this, they're sad and they're saying, but you've been through all these surgeries for nothing now. Because I've had surgeries almost every year of my life. I've had like about 12, and they're saying you did that all for nothing. But I say, no, I didn't, because it's like, if I didn't go through all these surgeries, I wouldn't have known if this was the right decision or not. You know, I went through all these surgeries, now there's nothing else the doctors can do, so it's either I live with this the rest of my life, or I amputate. So now I know I'm making the right decision. And I'm really glad, because say I did amputate it without doing these surgeries, I know I would have been telling myself all the time, what if they could have, like, what if I could have kept my leg? So, you know, everyone else is pretty sad about it, but I'm pretty excited because I'm gonna be able to do so much. And I mean, it does suck losing a leg, but I know it's better for me. So this is my leg at the moment, and as you can see, it's skinnier than the other one because it is missing a bone. And you see in the back right there, my foot is twisted, and that's really hard to fit in shoes. But yeah, this is my leg right now. Summer 2015. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means so much to me that you took your time to watch this, and I hope that I can just help anybody out there. And if you have any questions, just ask me and I'll keep you guys updated. Bye!